Today we will see about the morphological characteristics of the rice, and we want to identify some rice variety. Okay, here I think in your spot exam, this practical only you can pass more than 10 or 12 spot. Okay, we also have every picture, every part, and everything available. Near to 10 spot will come for your exam. Before that, I will show some video clip. After that, we will move to presentation. Okay, can you listen this sound? Can you listen?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
No.
No, sir.
Okay. Going to change some setting. No? Share the sound option. Okay, now check. I will play. Now, okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Basic crab and is staple food for most Filipinos. It is the way of life for a great majority, providing a livelihood to about 70% of the country's population, to some 3 million farmers and their dependents, as well as to traders, millers, retailers, and millions of others who derive income from it. Did you know that the rice plant is an annual grass which belongs to the family of Graminae, and this is comprises with roots, culms, leaves, and the grain. Right here, let me talk about the roots of this rice plant. These roots serve as the anchor of the rice plant in the soil and absorb water and nutrients. There are 5 roots and consist of rootless and root hairs. And this root system consists of 2 major types. These are the crown roots and the nodal roots. These crown roots are also called the secondary roots, and these nodal roots are also known as the adventitious roots. In fact, both of these roots develop from the node. So on this part of the root, this is what we call the crown roots, which we can find below the soil surface. This crown root consists the mat roots and the ordinary roots. In this part, this is what we call the mat roots, which is located on the top of the soil.
Okay, here there are so some picture. Here ordinary root and tap root, mat root. Okay, that is the ground root system. This picture also have in our slide also. But you want to see every picture is clear here. These things, so all the things come for your spot exam. I again told in Burman also I told. Now again told during the teaching, then this picture come for spot like that. Okay, you can mark it and you will study before the spot exam.
The top of the soil. And on the bottom of these roots, this is what we call the ordinary roots. Around these ordinary roots, we can find the rootlets. On the other hand, this part is what we call the nodal roots, in which we can find in the axis of the base of the internode. This nodal roots is often found in rice cultivars growing at water depth above 80 centimeters depending on the variety of the plant. Another major part of the rice plant is the culm or the stem. The role of this culm is to support support the leaves and reproductive structures and to transfer essential nutrients between the roots, the leaves, and the reproductive structure. This calm of a rice plant is composed of a series of nude and internude. So on this part, this is what we call the nude. And between this nude and this nude, this is what we call the internude on this section part. Generally, the matured internude is a hollow fine internude on this section part. Generally, the matured internude is a hollow nude. This is what we call the
Okay. Already you have. I want to put the full video clip. Wait, before that I will show some slide. Then we will move to again to practical. Into video. Okay, this is the practical rice morphology and education of the rice variety. Okay. They are mentioned. You know, scientific name is Oriva sativa. This crown is worldwide. And another some of the paddy variety available grown in the best Africa. Okay, I will talk. Okay, I will tell later. Okay, wait. I think can't move. What is the issue? Okay, now okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
என்னடா ஸ்டக் ஆகுது ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேர் ஆகுதா
இல்ல சார் மூவ் ஆயிடுச்சு அதுல எனக்கு
ஓகே இப்போ ஓகே ஆடா
ஆன் சார் ஓகே சார்
okay already we saw in video clip here root type. They are the ground root type. That is this is the mat root and this is the ordinary root. Okay, already we see, you know. Okay, here that one also already we see here nodal root system. These are followed as is the what is the main root system you are studying one plant have the two type of the root and okay. What is the taproot system? Another one is second one at what is it? Okay. Already I think already we are divided in different two type of root in one. Okay, I don't know who you remember or not. Okay, what is the root available in paddy? Okay. Paddy is the self-pollinated crop or cross-pollinated crop?
Self-pollinated.
Okay, what is the self-pollinated? What is a self-pollinated?
The pollen grains of the same flower reaching the stigma of that flower.
Yeah, under reaching to stigma of the flower in the same plant, no? Okay, but this is happening by most of the 90-95% is self-pollinated. But less than into exam, most of the padilla is there are true or false coming one question. Most of the padilla self-pollinated crop. That is true or false? That is true. No, it's not. No. Okay, you can search in and get the reference from Google or anything. I think this is the false. You can search it. Okay, I think most of 90 or 90% of the self-pollinated because of in by example we will take in one paddy land. There are a lot of paniculatum paddy available. There we can't move due to cross-pollinated difficult, but lot of is available. But less than 5% or 2% is cross-pollination also happening in the paddy field. You can check. Okay, these are the things already we see that mat root system, ordinary root system. Now we will move to this part. Okay, in the video you can look this. Can you take the clear? What is a part node and in the node and leaf seed and tildes, all the things we will see in the video. Okay, this part also. What is this is a node. This is a node. This is a node. Between the two nodes, it is called as internodes. Okay, this is a girl. Okay, mostly it is called as stem. Her means stem. Okay, under the stem there are nodes and internodes available. Between the internodes, it is called as between the nodes called as internode. That is this one is not. This one is not. During the vegetative stage, these are having near to close, but during the reproductive stage, it will increase between the node cap. Okay, between the node base, it will increase because of the growth and development. Okay, this is the leaf. This is the leaflet. Okay, this is the primary tillers. Primary tillers mean main surrounding these two are primary tillers. Then developing from root secondary tillers. Then finally tertiary or the ternary or tillers. Okay, we can see. Okay, we can now move to video again. Okay, can you see?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will play.
The leaves and the reproductive structure. This culm of a rice plant is composed of a series of node and internode. So on this part, this is what we call the node. And between
Okay, can you see? This is the called as nodes. Nodes. Okay. Next, between the two nodes, he also mentioned same picture. This is a nodes. This is a nodes. Between the nodes, it's called as internodes.
and this node, this is what we call
Internodes.
the internode on this section part. Generally, the matured internode is a hollow, finely grooved and glabrous on the outer surface. The third major part of the rice plant is the leaves. These leaves function as the principal organ of photosynthesis and respiration because they contain chlorophyll containing cells which convert sunlight to chemical energy and synthesize organic fuel compound from inorganic compounds. The leaves are borne at an angle on the culm in two ranks, one on each node. These leaves contain the sheath and the blade. So on this part of the leaves, this is what the sheath and the blade.
Okay, this is the important part in the leaf. Leaf seed and leaf blade.
The sheath and the blade. So on this part of the leaves, this is what we call the leaf sheath. This envelopes the internode towards.
Okay. And you see here from stem, paddy stem to this starting area is called as leaf seed, no? Okay, that leaf will join with stem. Okay, that area is called as leaf seed.
This envelopes the internode towards. On either side of the base of the blade are pairs of small ear-like appendage, which we call this the auricle. In this part, this is what we call the auricle.
Okay, can you see auricle? This part is called as auricle. Okay, can you this okay, this is the part called as auricle, and this is the liquor. In the base part is called as auricle, upper part is called as liquor. Okay, I will talk. Okay, but you can see in clearly, yeah? Because in your exam we can put the in these photos. Sometimes photos, but mostly we will put the in physical spot. No, we will put the real part of the paddy. So please careful.
In this part, this is what we call the auricle. And just above this auricle is a tissue-like triangular structure, and we call this the liquid.
Carefully, that is.
This is what we call the liquid.
Okay, this is the liquid. Okay, this is the leaf seed. Then here leaf. This is the liquid. Okay, that upper part here have is a auricle. Okay.
At every internode, there is a ligule attached to the leaf. Another major part of a rice plant is the grain. The rice grain is the seed of the rice plant, wherein it contains the lemma, palea, branchilia, sterile.
Leah. Okay, this is the very important another things. Lemma and Leah and Rancilla. This part also we want to you want to identify, you want to understand very clearly.
Lemmas and the own. And inside of it, we can see the embryo and the endosperm.
Okay, another thing
on this part of the seed,
and endosperm. Miss. So miss
what we call the lemma, which we can find.
Before that, we will see some notes, but otherwise you are not understood now. Okay, already we are these things is study. Mat root system, ordinary root system, ground root. This both the holotas ground root because it's below the soil. This is a plant or plant upper part or root part. We will call it as ground structure. This is called as ground structure. Upper part also we can all the things call it as ground. Okay, like that here we are ground root. Okay, here we will see nodal root and another thing is knot. Okay, this is the second knot. Between the two knots is called as interknots. Okay, this is the leaf seed. Okay, you can see this under this is the leaf seed. Okay, this is the leaf. Okay, between the leaf seed and leaf here has the auricle. This one is called as auricle. Okay, this one is called as liquid. Not this one, no this one. Okay, this one is called as liquid, no. Okay, I think all of you understood or not?
Understood.
Okay, clearly see. Okay, this picture is auricle. This is the liquid. I will again teach from start to end, but before that I will explain some part. Okay, this is the leaf seed. These are come for your spot. Okay, Leaf. Okay, this is a leaf. This is a leaf margin part. Very sharp condition. Okay, sharp mean because you are entering to the field during that reproductive stage or vegetative stage, your hand or leg and all the things cut because very sharp in the secondary leaf. Starting primary leaf is not sharp. Secondly, very sharp and like knife structure in margin. Okay, you will see what is the margin type and all the things we will study in later. Okay, you can feel. I don't know. You are palm or not. Okay, now we will see another things. Okay, here also have some structure. You can see leaf seed, liquid. This one is the liquid. This is the auricle. Then leaf blade. Okay. I want to show Lima and Lia, no? Okay, here we will see. Okay, can't you see? This is the one of the paddy cry. Okay, this is now is during the reproductive stage. Okay, this is a crown. This part is called as lemma, and this one is called as Lia. I don't know how to you understand. In physically we can see. We can explain also what the pixel typical, no? Now you can see this picture and you can again watch. You will watch that video clip. I think you can understand. Okay, this is the other part. Fileman, this called as statement. Okay, this is the ovary. These things you know, but in your now I mentioned this Padlia and Dimma and Rasilla and okay, this is the pedicell. Okay, ovary. Okay, nervous is nervous. Between the nervous. Okay, this is a stigma. That unwell is reach the stigma is called as pollination. Okay, this is normally happen. This is called as self pollination. Is supported by a human or any insect or anything. It's called as cross pollination, AR or anything. Okay, now we will. I will show that clip, video clip. Okay, please look carefully.
So on this part of the seed, this is what we call the lemma,
okay,
which we can
as lemma. Okay,
found it alter the seed. And on this part, this is what we call the palea.
Okay, this is a lemma. Then is the balia. Okay, you are searching. Okay, here I have some picture. No, you can see this is a balia. This is a lemma. Okay, otherwise you can search in Google. You can get some big and clear picture. Okay, then only you can understand what is a lemma and that is the balia. What is a balia? Okay, here in this picture here mentions some name balia and lemma. Lemma you can see.
We can found in the inner part of the seed. And at the lower part of this seed, where the grain is fixed on the panicle, is a tiny leaf shape.
Yeah, that is a grain in. This is located in panicle, no? Okay. Last time last class someone tell is grain color is green and other some color. Okay. But I don't know actually. Tibia the right answer, no? Okay. Yes, Madhula.
Yes, sir.
Are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, you can see rest of the video also.
We call this the sterile lemma. And between this sterile lemma, this is what we call the rankilia.
Okay,
this
see.
rankilia is located between the...
Okay, can you see this part? Okay, Tansila.
Ranunculia. This ranunculia is located between the sterile lemma. On this part, this is what we call the own, which we can find here.
That upper part is called as own. AWN. Okay, this is a own. AWN. Okay, this normally is some radical variety. Normally you cannot see there because very small one. Some number variety. Observe this sound part also in the grind. Okay, other additional variety or hybrid variety you can't see because that is very small one.
Above the lemma and palea. This organ is thought to aid in seed dispersal of the lemma and palea. This organ is thought to aid in seed. This is what we call the own, which we can find here above the lemma and palea. This organ is thought to aid in seed dispersal and prevent predations of animals. And upon removing the hull of the rice grain, we can see here.
Okay, it is the rice grain. We are now remove the husk and hull. What also remove it, then we can get the paddy grain. It is ready for the cooking of any other product. Okay, here normally is after removing husk, we can get white color or little by dark brown. Okay, someone write in compost there, but how to check the quality of compost. Already it is after you can get the compost, you can smile and that color, that particle size. We can observe the quality compost. But someone mentions lot of things. Color also someone read or something, I don't know. Actually, they mention. Okay. But then fertilizer application, only 1 or 2 students only write the got the 10 marks out of 10. Most of the students didn't write. I don't know actually what happening. Okay, because you don't have time, you want to visit around the faculty area, around the very stone bench, very forest area, a ground area, lot of things. That's why you don't have time for study. Okay.
Here the embryo, which lies at the ventral side of this.
This upper part inside we have the embryo. Sorry, not upper part. Here.
Spikelet next to the lemma and contain the embryonic root. The rest of this grain consists largely endosperm. This is the edible part, which contains starch, proteins, sugar, fats, crude fiber, and inorganic matter. The major structure of this panicle are the base, axis, primary and secondary branches, the pedicel, the rudimentary glumes, the spikelet, and
we will now move to another section, bases. Base, edges, primary branches and secondary branches, pedicel, spikelet. We will move, but our slide preparation time, we will normally reverse from starting to here to finishing with root. Okay, here opposite. Okay, anything you will study is opposite of what the action is no need. What you can understand is understood is the important things.
Also the flag lift. So on this part is the nearly solid node between the uppermost internode of the cone and the axis of the panicle, which we call this the panicle base.
Okay, can you see? This is called as panicle. Okay, panicle. There's also something they mention. Okay, this is called as panicle. Okay, normally, how many panicle you can get from one seed of paddy? Any volunteers? Please tell. Deepika. 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 Hey, she is not because she is answer always no. Samina.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now okay, no? I
Okay,
think
sir.
some technical issue. I don't know actually what happening. What will you study? Okay, we will see.
And on this part, this is what we call
Sorry,
the
sorry. I am
panicle axis.
asking how many panicle will develop from one of the one paddy seed, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how much? Okay. Nimasa, can you tell the answer? Nimasa?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how many panicle will develop from one paddy seedling or one paddy crine?
7200.
72. I don't know. All of you are telling is high, but I don't know is okay. 172 is 100 is will develop this good yield. We can get the high yield. Okay.
Axis, which serve as the main axis of the inflorescence. And on this part, this is what we call the primary branch, which develop on the panicle.
Okay, you can see every part. We will put in your spot exam in real specimen.
And on this part, this is what we call the panicle axis, which serve as the main axis of the inflorescence. And on this part, this is what we call the primary branch, which develop on the panicle axis. All are these are what we call the primary branch, which develop on the panicle axis. And on this part, this is what we call the secondary branches, which develop into this
Okay, under
primary
the
branch.
panicle, we will see about the primary branches and secondary branches. Okay, we will see rest of.
On this part, this is what we call the pedicel.
Pedicel. Okay, this is called as pedicel. Okay, that primary branches, one grain in primary branches, joined that part is called as pedicel.
It is located from the node of the primary and secondary branches. These panicles were these spikelets, for most of which develop into rings. And on this part, this is what we call the rudimentary glumes. These rudimentary glumes are laterally enlarged cup-like apex of the pedicel. Here you can find the rudimentary glumes.
So that is for today's vlog. I hope you learned on this video and
Okay, now I think you can understood clearly about the part of the paddy root. Starting we will see about the root, then we will move to the leaf. Under the leaf, auricle and licule and leaf seed and leaf head and leaf margin and all the things. Then we will move to the panicle. Under the panicle, we will panicle size and panicle number and grind, primary branches, secondary branches, and pedicel and all the things you know now. Okay. Okay, we can see now another one more video clip. Okay, growth stage of the rice plant. We will see about the growth stage,
Hi
vegetative
guys,
period and
how are you? Hope you are
reproductive
doing
period,
good.
and
Welcome
final
back
one
to my
is
channel
three
Agriculture.
stage. Normally vegetative stage, reproductive stage, finally is the grind filling and maturity stage. Okay, grind filling and maturity stage.
To make strong. Let us study about growth stages of rice plant. What is meant by growth stages in any crop means the exact definition of the growth stages of a crop is important for at least three reasons. Firstly, they affect the degree to which the disease severity is related to the yield, so that the damage thresholds vary depending on the growth stage of the crop at which.
Normally in all paddy variety, their reproductive stage and ripening, grind filling and maturity stage is normally 30 days. In vegetative stage, depend on the crop period. I think example in normally in Samba variety is 3 months, so 30 days the vegetative period. In some traditional variety, 4 months or 5 months, then vegetative period will increase. Normally reproductive phase or ripening stages not change.
Which the disease is measured. And it also shows the effective timing for the application of chemicals in the control of rice diseases requires a clear understanding of relationship between crop growth stages, the disease development and the yield. Recent studies on the importance of growth stage as a decision aid in the field management of blast and sheath blight diseases are discussed. Coming to the growth stages, first we have vegetation period, reproductive period, and ripening period.
Okay, no need these things. Okay, we will move to today presentation. Here there are more than 48 slides. Already I explain all the things. Now little by I explain what is the things. Okay, rice morphology and identification. Okay, under the introduction, these things you know. Rice is the purple cereal crop commonly used in human food. It is actually is the type of grasses. Okay, paddy normally type of grasses is actually used is the main human food in Sri Lanka. In Sri Lanka also more normally, I don't know actually they are normally Sinhala people and Tamil people are mainly food as the rice, no? White rice in brown rice or anything. Then rice is rich in nutrition and high in the number of vitamins and mineral. It is the excellent source of complex CHO. Okay, normally CHO mean
Carbon, I guess, I'm to say.
carbon. Yeah. Actually, carbohydrate is correct here. Under the carbohydrate, they are included carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. It's okay. Normally, we are mentioning CHO. It is called as carbohydrate. Okay, that is a correct. I think it is. You can read this sentence also. It is an excellent source of complex CHO. is mean carbohydrate. I think yesterday or I think Saturday I visit to Handy or Handy side, Alavata Koda in I think Martel Road in Handy district. They are normally is 3 morning and lunch and evening also normally rice. May I put this rice no? They are white rice. In northern browns they are normally people using is brown rice. In up country other area they are using in white rice. If you are writing in scientific name of asking in any part in any spot or anything, scientific name of berry, normally you won't write in Oriva sativa. That's enough. No need another one. That is normally worldwide is Oriva sativa. Okay, this is a scientific classification of rice. Kingdom, plant, these things already you know. Division and yes for class monocot. Then order, family. Then scientific name is Orisa sativa. Genus name is Orisa. Species is sativa. Then they are mentioned is L. They are finding by Carolus lineus or something. They are who person finding it. Their name is mentioned in end of the scientific name. Family is Poaceae. Okay, these things you know. I will upload. Don't worry. I will upload this slide also in LMS. But if you write this code, then because I will upload below exam only. Okay, then rice metabolic family is Poaceae and self-pollinated crop semi-aquatic plant. Aquatic plant is aquatic plant mean full time of the life cycle. They are growing in the water, under the water or normally under the water. Okay, semi-aquatic plant is water is needed one. Or during the semi-aquatic period, during the after that maturity period, after the grind filling state, they are no need water. Okay, so semi-aquatic. Okay, they are mentioned, but is the leaf, column, and root, and all the things I will explain. Already explained it. Okay, you can see. Okay, they are mentioned last. Normally, studies growing in 1 meter tall. What in both variety elongated up to 5 meter. Normally, Motakarpan and Pachapermal is grown near to 5 meter, 4 into 5 meters. Okay. Then normally rice is grown is have the 3 stage. Vegetative stage. Vegetative stage means normally germination to panicle initiation. Second one is reproductive stage. Panicle initiation to carrying. Okay. Then grain filling to and ripening and maturity stage is called as carrying to maturity. Okay, here mentioned is some reproductive stage. Under the reproductive also we have included some stage. Panicle initiation. Okay, panicle will form stage. Then internode elongation. Internode elongation means starting that the two nodes are is very close. Then growing that it is internodes. Length of internodes will increase. That is the internode elongation. Okay, that panicle differentiation. Then booting. Booting means I don't know actually in Sinhala. I think Tamil people குடலை வந்து விரியுதுன்னு சொல்லி அந்த குடலை வந்து தள்ளுற ஸ்டேஜ்ல நாங்க பரியெல்லாம் பிடுங்கி சாப்பிடுவோம் கீழே அந்த ஸ்டேஜ் தான் பூட்டிங் சொல்றது. ஸ்கோலர் டேஸ் பூட்டிங். Then carrying, then flowering finally. Okay, normally here not included in 90-day variety. 90-day variety, vegetative stage is 30-day, reproductive stage is 30-day, and grain filling and ripening or maturity stage is 30-day. Okay, 120 days variety, their vegetative stage is 60-day, reproductive stage is the 30-day, then maturity phase or maturation period also 30-day. In 150-day variety, normally the 5-month variety now is not cultivated in anywhere of Sri Lanka. because of the climatic condition and water requirement and lot of things. Okay, they are 90 days and 30 days and 30 days. Yeah, you are normal thing. Reproductive stage and maturity period is same for all crop. Then they are depend on the vegetative stage. Normally they are vegetative sky is no need no 90 days or 60 days, just 30 days is enough, no? During the vegetative stage, plant growth, height, number of leaf, and normally these things are increased. That is no use for us because we are only using the grind, no? Okay, I don't know if you can understood or not. Okay, then we will move to the part of the rice plant. Normally, this real specimen from your spot X, you want to identify the root. Here they are mentioned is fibrous root and bottle level. That bottle level is enough. This is called as tiller. This one is secondary tiller. This is the primary tiller. This leaf, matured rice plant. Okay, this is a matured rice plant. Okay, main stalk. Okay, that panicle, multi-branched hairy. Okay, rice branches, leaf seed, and here you can see lemma and Palia not available. No, this is you can see lemma. This okay, down part is called as balia. Then this inside part is endosperm. This is bran. Okay, this is a embryo will develop. Okay, this part rice normally rice stem is called as called tiller leaf and panicle and splat and floret and flower reproductive organs. These four. Then rice cry. Then germinating seed. Okay, the seed germinated in well-drained and well-aerated soil. Okay, you are put the grain in the soil. Starting will develop plant upper part or ground part will develop start. What part will normally? I am asking what you ask. Normally stem or leaf or any part or root will develop starting.
Root.
Root, no? Okay, we will see. Okay, this radical will start in earlier stage. Okay, radical. Okay, the Coleochisa it means seed covering the radical or embryonic primary root. Okay, this part is called as Coleochisa. Okay, radical is form start. Then it will develop from. Then after we will see. Okay, this develop starting. Then from this radical will form. Inside of the radical root will develop. We will see. Okay, radical break. That radical part break and through the Coleochisa become the anchored in the soil. Okay, root will develop and catch the soil. Strongly catch the soil from through the radical. Okay, root will develop. Okay, then another upper part also after the root will develop. Upper part also develop. This called as coleoptile. Okay, this is the called as coleoptile. Already I think you see in the video also. Coleoptile, from coleoptile, break the coleoptile or through the coleoptile, primary leaf will elongate. Okay, primary leaf. Okay, you can see here. Coleoptile continues to elongate and form several lateral root. It is called as seminal root. Some root also develop. Okay, then coleoptile cover the youngest shoot and emerges as a tapered cylindrical. Okay, from coleoptile here some root will develop. Okay, Oh, sorry. Okay, some root will develop. Then primary leaf. This is called as coleoptile that broken the or break the coleoptile. Then primary leaf will develop. After that, secondary leaf will develop. That primary leaf don't have braid structure. I mean sap structure. Margin, not sap. In second leaf is very sharp margin. Okay, you can clearly see this is a primary leaf, this is a secondary leaf. Okay, that coleoptile, after the growth of coleoptile, this part is normally having below the soil, no? Okay, this part is called as mesocotyle. Okay, mesocotyle. Okay, mesocotyle. When internode will develop from that coleoptile, that first internode is called as mesocotyle. Okay, elongate and push the tip of the coleoptile through the soil cervix. Okay, anyone have any doubt? Anyone? Jadusa? Are you here? Jamsika? 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 Are you here? Who's that Ganesaling and Naroyan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Benurika?
Yes, sir.
Are you have any doubt
No, sir.
up to now?
No, sir.
Oh, Jamsika. Tushenika?
Yes, sir.
Are you have any doubt?
No, sir. Okay, sir.
कोई रायस करना
Yes, sir.
okay, are you here, no?
Yes, sir.
We want to check suddenly, otherwise someone escape. Salia, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then okay. Now I think in coastal, I think one of the Salia available now. Okay, then we will move to next. That laptop is very slow. That's why I have some difficulties to use. You also not move. When you see the slide number 10
No, sir.
or 9?
9.
9.
Not 10, but they say. Okay, now okay, no?
Sir.
Okay, then root system. Okay, we will move already. These things already we are study. You now know radical, no? Seminal root, no? from radical part, they will develop coleoptile part. They will develop some root. It is called as seminal root. Secondary, okay, you know, okay, that root system is fibrous root system. Soon after the sowing, rice seed give out seminal root out of the radical. These are temporary in nature. Okay, the real functional root are secondary adventitious root. These are the root is real functional root that are produced from lower nodes of the god. Okay, these are the real functional root. Okay, this is also one of the stage. This picture also combo your spot. You can see identify the A, B, C, D, E. What is the stage? Okay, then we will move to seedling. Seedling leaf. Okay, primary leaf emerges from the growing seed has no blade structure. I already know, no substructure. Leaf margin. Okay, secondary leaf is completely leaf differentiated into leaf wave. Okay, you can see this is the primary leaf. Okay, after the coleoptile, primary leaf and secondary leaf. Okay. Okay, similar root system, then nodal root system. Okay, in your, we will put in one of the picture for root system. One spot, another spot we will put in that panicle related to panicle. Okay, another things we will put in that included that not in the not and these things. Okay, so carefully you can see. Now again stuck. Didn't move. What can I do? Oh, can you read now? Size is enough now that I put the slide, so then automatically laptop will start. Can you see now? Can you read now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Then shoot system. Okay, you know rice stem. We will already study, but you call it as rice stem. Okay, then they are under the stem. They are located node spot and internode spot during the growth and development stage. In between the internode, length of the internode will increase, and all the things you know. Each node bears and leaf and bud, which may grow into the shoot or tiller. Primary tillers grow out of the main column. Okay, mainly starting they are develop the primary tillers and some shoot. Okay, that primary tillers is developed as the main stem. Okay, tillering continues in the rice up to vegetative space. Okay, tillering up to vegetative. After the vegetative stage, not develop more tillering. Okay, some tillers die during their reproductive phase due to the competition for the water and nutrition. Panicle hearing tillers are known as the fertile or reproductive tillers. I think no. Already there are lot of tillers will develop. Then some tillers will die during the reproductive state because of the competition of the nutrition and water. Then from tillers, panicle will develop. Which tillers is developed the more which tillers is developed the panicle, that will tillers only be called as fertile or reproductive tillers or productive tillers. Others are unfertile tillers. That is not usage for human, not usage for us. That is death. Okay. Okay, these things I already saw. What is that? That part, stem part, and internet part, and all the things you internodes and nodes part, secondary chillers, primary chillers, tertiary chillers, all the things you know. Okay. Um, Okay, this picture also you already root system, internet. I don't know other people our time also. I didn't study very clearly about that morphology characters. Okay, but I will spend more time with you. But your response is no. Your response means your response you want to put the high marks in your exam. That is a response for us. I don't know. Or okay, next we will see the leaf seed, leaf blade, and all the things you can see. Okay, but any exam we will didn't ask what is a leaf, what is the leaf seed, what is that we didn't ask. If you want to identify, that is the important things. Another things also you already we will see what is the auricles. This is scarly appendage at the base of the leaf blade. Okay, then liquid. It is the thin papery structure just above the auricles, different part of the leaf of the importance in identify the varieties. In your spot, we will ask what is the auricle, what is the liquid, what is the leaf, like leaf. Like leaf in which leaf is covered around the panicle, that is called as black leaf. Okay, it is the uppermost leaf just below the panicle. It is the genetically shorter length and remain erect at the angle. Okay. Okay, can you see this picture? I already saw this picture again. So that is for you. Someone write the exam using Tanglis. Tanglis means you are they are writing in English letter like SMS. Example mean Kulam. They are mentioned K, Ju, L, A, like that. They are writing. Someone write how to prepare the compost in home level. They are writing like that. But I can't put the marks now. Okay, then panicle. The inflorescence of the rice plant. Inflorescence of the rice plant is born on the terminal shoot and known as the panicle. Okay, this determined type at the maturity is nature. Panicle bears the spiglet. Spiglet means a spiglet is floral unit and consists of the two sterile lemma and palia and flower. Okay, these things include that. Okay, after the development of the grind. Okay, this picture also important picture. Next one. Okay, parts of the panicle. What are the parts available? Spiglet available. Secondary branch already you know. So what is a secondary branch? What is the primary branch? What is the panicle axis? What is the panicle basis? Okay, leaf. What is a leaf back? Flat leaf. All the things you know. That video clip. All the things available. Okay, next picture also important for your sport exam. You can note it and study. A-W-A noun. Own. Then under, fileman, statement, thalia, lemma, sigma, ovary, trachela, pedicel. Okay, nervous. Okay, then flower. It is consist of 6 stamen with 2 celled anthers and the pistil with 1 ovary. Okay, ovary study style, ovary and ovary style and stick to stigma. 1 ovary, 1 style and 2 stigma. The pistil is consist of 1 oval. Okay, from oval that embryo will developing area. These things you know. Then they are mentioned about the grain. What is the grain? What are the things available in the grain? That covering part. Okay, then cusp part and all the things they mention. How to develop the grain from milky stage to maturity stage. Okay, you can read this one. Then rice grain structure. Okay, already you know this part. Okay, expect from you won't expect you before your spot exam. This part also. Okay, now we will move to identification. Here have some traditional variety. Okay, Pacha Perumal, Bellai Perumal, Mottai Karpan, Murunkayan, Bellai Lankalayan. Okay, Langalayan. These variety are normally cultivated in traditional variety as in northern browns before the, how to say it, before 2010. Normally, these variety are cultivated in most of the area. But nowadays, that motakarpan is very good for that, how do I say, pregnant lady or immediately they got the baby. After that also they eating is motakarpan and pachaperumal is high marketable paddy variety for that pregnant lady. He have some high nutrition. Normally people are searching for that who are the person in pregnant, that husband or father or anyone they searching in motakarpan variety. Okay, that rice size also very big. Madhula, now you know, no? What is the color of motakarpa? Panical? Sorry, what is the color of motakarpa? Black, no? Okay. Okay, then recommended paddy variety in Sri Lanka. Okay. Now, okay, now just now we will finish 26 slide. Here come from 5 spot come from this 25 slide. Okay, and the rest of the 25 slide also 5. Totally 10. You can imagine out of 45, 10 spot from this practical. Okay. Okay, Rice in Research Institute in Sri Lanka. Batalangoda, Ambalantota, I think mostly is a single area. Okay, these are rice researcher located in Sri Lanka. I think we are studying them. We will visit in Bandalangoda, Rice Research Institute. Okay, they are, you are in bracket. They are mentioned some name BG, AT, BW, LT. You are known now that some paddy variety BG 300, BG 308, BG 400, like that. That is the meaning which research institute released that that variety. They are mentioned that name BG, BG 80, like that. In your sport, sometimes we will ask what is the extension of BG, what is the meaning of 80, what is the meaning of BW, what is the meaning is LW, like that we will ask. Okay. Okay, can't you see that letter now? It was very small font size. Can't you see? Okay, 3-month recommended variety. We will mention in BG 300, BG 304. That is BG means they are released by which research institute? Okay, that's why we are mentioning BG 300 and BG 304. They are having special characteristics in BG. You can see that the color of and size of paddy grain. You want to identify in the spot exam using the color and size. Okay, special characteristics tolerant to the blast. Blast means rice blast. That one of the diseases, major disease in Sri Lanka nowadays. So this variety is tolerant for rice blast and leaf blight. Okay, then brown bland copper. Okay, you can study in biology what is the rice disease, what is the castle. Castle means banana, no? What is the banana disease? All the things you will study in biology. Okay, rice blast and leaf blight and brown bland copper. I think some other department will release your result in now. Now it's going on the result board. Some other department will release your result. Not our department. I think some department will release your result today. You can get it, I think, evening. But through the phone is not possible. You want to likely meet with Kate and you can get the result. I don't know. That is your wish. But our guess we can when they will release the result. We will get it within 20 minutes or 10 minutes. Our case, but your case, I don't know. Okay, recommended for all part of the land. Okay, we can cultivate in all Sri Lanka. Okay, then BG 304 tolerance characteristics tolerant to the whole meats and brown plant copper BPH. Then leaf blight and rice blast. Can grow under the water. Debiscate means because low water also it can grow. They are mentioned crop acre 4%. Okay, 1 acre we can get the 100 into 150 kilogram. 1 pusal how much kilogram? 1 pusal? 1 bushel how much kilogram?
20.5.
20? 4.5?
20.5.
20.5? I don't know. Huh? 27.5?
20.5.
Okay, in your exam, 1 hectare, how many meters square?
4,000.
10,000.
What is the 1,000 or 10,000?
10,000.
Yeah, what someone didn't mention. There, someone directly put the 1 hectare. Someone is 1 hectare is 100 meters square. Someone mentioning 1,000 meters square. In your exam, they will ask you are cultivated in under the 1 hectare. You have 1 hectare land available. So you can you want to cultivate in brinjal crop. Their spacing also, 90 into 60 centimeter. They ask how many seedling is need for 20 marks. First, you want to find 1 hectare mean 10,000 meters or 10,000 meters divided by 90 into 60 into 10 of 4 minus 4 meters square. You want to change the unit 10 centimeter to meter. So 10,000 over 90 into 60 into 10 of 4 minus 4 meters square mean I think 0.54. You want to divide it 10,000 by 0.54. Then you can get the one answer. Example, you can get the 100 seedling is example. I will take easy to explain. In 1 acre, you can get the 100 seedling. Then again, they was asked, field surveying percentage is 85. Then you want to find it. 100% is 85 mean that 15 you are cultivating 100 seedling, 15 seedling will die. That is the meaning is surveying percentage is 85. You are planted in 100, 15 will die. So you want to how many seedling you want to buy 100, then already 15 die no, then you want to plant it again 15 no. So 100 plus 15, 115 plant you want to, or 115 seedling or seed you want to get it or got it. You all of you wrong. 20 marks. I will put the someone find what the seedling is okay. Then other second part is they are divided by 85% is this one, so 100 how much like that they are multiplied. That is wrong. You want to 100% is this amount. You want to cultivate 100 into 15% how much? You are they are all of you writing 85% is this amount. So you want to divide it by 85 and multiply by 100. That is wrong. You want to divide it by 100 and multiply by 150. That is the correct way. Otherwise, you want to this amount 85% is this amount. You want to find it 15% how much? Then you want to plus it starting one and plus it from 15%. I normally put the 15 marks for out of 20 because second part is wrong. Okay, here. Okay, you can. I don't know. You can find it. Okay, then BG 305. Vessel characteristics is the tolerant to rice blast and leaf blight and whole mitch and brown plant copper. Okay, here also 3-month variety, 110 to 130 kilogram per acre. Okay, then next one is 8303. This one also like not dark black, little by black, no, tolerant to leaf blight and popular among the farmers in the Kambantota. Mostly there. Anyone in from Kambantota? Anyone from Kambantota district? Anyone from Kambantota? Anyone? No, it's a girl from Kambantota. Is in Kambantota, our Rajapaksa family is king in Kambantota, no? Anyone from Kambantota? No. Okay. Okay, then BW. What is the meaning of BW? Okay, BW272-6B variety. Okay, vessel characteristic suitable for the field which is suffer by the iron toxification. Some field is suffer by iron toxification. Okay, that field is mostly suitable with this variety. Okay. Next, we will see the 3.5 month, not 31/2. This means 3.5 month recommended variety. BG9 potash 1, BG357. Okay, special characteristics purple variety in Ambara district and recommended for the whole part of the land in this variety. They are mentioned how many kilograms per acre also mentioned. Okay, then this variety also, how many acres they mention. What you want to, definitely you want to identify the color and shape. Okay, look here, BG350, little by length. Okay, then LD3/6, small one, no? Length very small, no? Okay, you can see this appearance. I can't tell everything, okay? Then BW, injurious protection, we will put that black color variety BW357, Motak Karpan, and all the things in one spot. You want to identify it. Okay? Don't have any tips or anything. Okay, then BG352, resistant to the brown plant copper and rice blast, and purple among the farmers in Bolanaru district. Okay, then BW361, recommended variety for the dry zone. Okay. Okay, here also 83 by 3 also little by length. Okay, and this one 83 by 4 also little by length. But 3 is brown color, 5 is 4 is white color. In your spot exam, we will put the 83 by 3 and 3 by 4 in one spot. We will put the some remove the cusp part also, remove some grind. Then you want to identify which one is 83 by 3, which one is 83 by 4, like that. Okay, here also some variety. Okay, BG358. There you can look this BG358 color and 359. Okay, 8362. Then 4 and 4 common variety. This is the take more time, no? BG403, tolerant to the brown plants, copper, moderate resistant to the rice blast and bacteria blight. Okay, 4 and 4 and 4, 5 month variety. Okay, at the next BW400 and BW401. Okay, then 80/02 and 80/05. Okay, I will upload this file in LMS. Are you hungry? Asika? Asika? Biniyan go, Bindan Biniyano. What is the name?
Ranjan.
Are you here, no? Okay. Your coastal room also available. If you anyone have any coverages or anything, you can stay here in coastal. But your attendance is very, very, very low. Jamshia not present here. Jadusa, no. Samina, no.
Sir, I am present, sir.
Okay, you here, no? Okay. Then other some one common variety BG450 and BG451. You want to not too much. You want to remember some how many yield per acre also. Okay, I will tell you example. Other variety you want to remember it. These things. They also, but their maturity period also high, but their yield is very low, 80 kilogram only per acre. 5 and 6 month variety. Nowadays, these variety are not cultivated. You want to identify these special characteristics also. Okay. Okay, you want to into a spot exam and other things. These both we will mark in, put A, B, C, D in your spot exam. You want to identify what is the A, what is the B, what is the C, what is the D. Okay, then now we will ask what are the district they are located. Okay, then we will ask what are the special characteristics or what is the something else related to that for research institute. Mention the function of each rice plant, each part of rice plant. You want to write in your discussion part these things. Okay, all of you understood or not? If you tell any comment, I will welcome any comment from any chat from yourself. It's clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Girls, it's clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Not enough your sound.
Yes, sir.
Purni, it's clear?
Yes, sir.
Nasrat Banu,
Yes, sir.
you have any doubt?
No, sir.
Dilaksi Ravindran,
Yes, sir.
Vidusana? Vidusana? Dilaksi, are you from Tatikalo? Dilaksi,
Yes, sir.
are you from Tatikalo?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. Rajendran, ஒரு மணிக்கு lectures-ஆ?
இல்ல sir. 2 தான் lecture.
Okay, I think Priyanka is told to have some remaining 6 and 20 minutes or something. Need for, I think, explain for term paper or something. Okay, wait a few minutes, I will call.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, so this is your last practical. Yes, for next week, today I will upload the term paper titles. Yes, then from next week, you have to you have to ready with your presentation. Yes, for that, for the next coming Wednesday, you are coming on 15, no?
Yes, yes.
Yes, you are coming on 15. Then 15th, we will have a physical discussion about our practicals and theory. Yes. So that for that, no. So next week. So next week you are here, no?
Oh, miss.
Yes. So okay, from next week you have to ready with your PPT, PowerPoint presentation for 10 minutes for each group. So for first 10, for A group first 10 and B group first 10, you have to ready for the coming Wednesday. Okay. Otherwise, if your Wednesday is allocated for other department, we will have through the Zoom. Yes, otherwise physical, the lunchtime or 4 o'clock or after 4 o'clock we will have. Okay, got it?
Okay.
For other department, do you finish the term papers presentation? What about other departments?
Biology.
Finished biology.
Soil.
Soil, okay. Soil, biology finished. Other departments? Term paper presentations?
Then,
Okay, so if you're having any extra time, you will have your presentation. So the important thing, coming Wednesday, first A group first 10 titles, B group first 10 titles should be ready. Yes?
Okay.
And while you are coming here, you have to bring the practical records. So don't in your own knowledge, write some of the practicals and submit on. You will be in the 15 here. So that 15, 18, 19, 20. 20 you have to submit. Or other practical. Yes, when is your 1-2 agronomy exam?
September.
5th it started, no?
Yes, please.
So for the agronomy, when? You don't know the timetable?
Oh, miss.
No, so that's nearly come around 10th. Yes, 10th, 12th, like that, agronomy will be there. So with the practical, after Viva finish, you have to submit the practical record, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Everything clear now? If anyone didn't do the quiz, meet and practical record, submit. And you have to write the term paper too. You know, no? Term paper too? So term paper for nearly 5 pages. 5 pages, below 5 pages, you have to write that you have to submit it on coming Wednesday. Okay, coming Wednesday, submit your term papers and first 10 group from each group A and group B will ready for the presentation on coming Wednesday. Okay. Otherwise, if we have additional time on Monday is allocated for agronomy, 15th. So at the time we will have the presentation, but you can submit the term paper on Wednesday. You have to ready with the slides for the Monday. Yes? Clear? Rep, are you there?
Oh, miss.
15th வந்து நீங்க இங்க வருவீங்க. 15th வந்து agronomic allocate பண்ணியிருக்கு. agronomy revision முடிஞ்சு டைம் இருந்துச்சுண்டா ஒரு 2 hour 3 hour இருந்துச்சுண்டா அந்த நேரம் A group உண்டையும் B group உண்டையும் பிரசன்டேஷனை பார்ப்போம் கொஞ்சத்தை. மற்ற அடிஷனல் டைம் எடுத்து பிரசன்டேஷனை வார நெக்ஸ்ட் வீக்குள்ள முடிப்போம். டேர்ம் பேப்பர் டைட்டில் வித்தின் டுடே இரவு நான் போட்டு வரேன் LMS இல்ல. ஓகே, 5 பேஜுக்குள்ள டேர்ம் பேப்பர் எழுதணும். ஸ்லைட்ஸ் வந்து ஒரு 20 ஸ்லைட்ஸ் காணும். ஒரு ஆளுக்கு 3-4 ஸ்லைட் படி 20 ஸ்லைட்ஸ் காணும். ஓகே, எல்லாருக்கும் குரூப்ல இருக்க தெளிவா போட்டு விடுங்க. இந்த 78 பேர் தான் மீட்டிங்ல இருக்கிறீங்க. மெட்டாக்களுக்கு எல்லாம் தெரியணும். இருக்க குரூப்ல போட்டு விடுங்க. ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ. யூ கேன் லீவ் தி மீட்டிங்.